But let's break down the video bit by bit.
Yes, you heard it right. Driving bulldozers straight into your house without even knocking at the door. What kind of neighbor would that be?
That's right. What kind of a horrible neighbor are we? I mean, China would never trespass into international land or other people's territory. Oh, except the incursion into Ladakh this week, an incursion into North Vietnam, into Japanese islands, regular incursions into Mongolian territory, the one into Afghanistani territory, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Taiwanese territory, Zambao Islands, and do we even need to bring up the fest that's the South China Sea? China currently has territorial disputes with 18 countries, and that's right, 18. If you have one or two, at least you can write it off saying, you have crazy neighbors. But at what point do you start thinking, maybe I'm the crazy neighbor? Let's keep going.
You may think Doklam is a disputed area, but the truth is both India and the international community have recognized the place as a part of China, according to the 1890 convention between Great Britain and China relating to Sikkim and Tibet. And the thing is, this exact convention is under the protection of international law. Didn't your mama tell you never break the law?
Did I hear that right? China talking about international law? China has plainly scoffed at international law several times in the past. China has even called the system of international law as an imperial tool to spread Western hegemony. Chinese vessels enter international waters with increasing impunity. In fact, China has more lawsuits filed against it for illegally penetrating into someone else's territory than even Bill Cosby does. That's a lot. Also, as long as we're talking about international treaties and agreements, how about the status quo agreement you signed in 1988 and then again in 1998? China treats international laws and treaties like cheap dinner buffet. They carefully pick and choose the items they like while ignoring everything else.
India's argued that China's building of roads would represent a significant change of status quo with serious security implications for India. Would you go and take it up when your neighbor's building a path in his garden?
He's building a path in his garden? I mean, damn.
That's right. We shouldn't interfere in their business. Because China doesn't like interfering in other people's business, right? They don't care what you do or who you talk to. It's not like they complain when other countries do something that they don't like.
China complaining about Arizona's new immigration bill during a discussion with officers from the Department of State.
China has filed a complaint against the US and the European Union for failing to categorize the nation as a market economy under World Trade Organization rules.
China's defense ministry complained on Friday that Japanese surveillance activities threatened the safety of Chinese ships and aircraft.
China said it had complained to the United States after a U.S. congressional delegation visited exiled Tibetan spiritual leader the Dalai Lama.
China has filed a complaint with the World Trade Organization on anti-dumping measures taken by the European Union against import.
China's foreign ministry has lodged an official complaint after President-elect Trump held a telephone conversation with Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen.
Oh, that's right. All they do is complain, constantly whine and poke their weirdly shaped noses into other people's business.
The Bhutanese authorities have clearly told Chinese officials that Doklam is not Bhutan's territory, and they're